We enraged BBN a few days ago talking about the even potential that their glorious leader, Mark Pope, could be whiffing on a player, the top recruit in the 2026 class, Tyran Stokes. Well, Trilly Donovan's out, and he's got a thing to say about that. What's cooking? Welcome back into another edition of Now We Can Talk Like Fans on ESPN Louisville Plus. My name is Justin Soforo. Of course, we got you for all things cards, cats, bourbon, and bluegrass. But today, more importantly, we've got to follow up to our couple-day-old story, the whiffdom, if you will, of one Mark Pope. I get it. You all actually, you know what? I've got something to say to you. I've got something. You know what? Give me this. Give me this. Sorry, I got to use this camera. The serious camera. This is the one where when we get in our feelings, when we get emotional, when we have to have a talk, a one-to-one. This is the one I'm looking at. I'm looking you right in the eyes. A lot of y'all weren't very nice to me. A lot of y'all made some really harsh comments that I didn't appreciate very much. Calling me a bum ass, saying I didn't know what I was talking about, saying, you're a liar, PK's the only one who whiffs. Well, your boy might be whiffing today. So how about that? Suck on that. Eat it. BBN. Anyway, let's just talk. Okay, let's get back over to the normal. Okay, we're back over here. All right. Anyway, okay. So we're talking about the Tyran Stokes dilemma and the situation there. We have a short update to give you on that situation. More importantly, what is going on with his recruitment? It has been odd. It has been a very weird situation. You've heard nothing from them, which I guess a lot of people could view that as good or bad. But there's been a lot of headway. Guys like Joe Tipton and things like that reporting just on the 10th this last weekend that there's an opportunity, a possibility that Tyran Stokes would be committing to the University of Kentucky, and that maybe he gave a soft commit to the university already, and we're just waiting for the announcement to happen. Last weekend came and went. No commitment was made, and then here we are now. And we sit there and wonder what happened. And we argue amongst ourselves. BBN, Louisville fans, PK whiffed on him. He was a lock. We all said about that. Then everybody's, obviously the rumors are that UK would get this player. Well, some people asked around in the Trilly Donovan Discord, and while it may not be, this is pretty, at this point, it's pretty widespread on the internet. So I don't feel bad about posting this just little segment, little synopsis of somebody who asked him about the situation with Tyran Stokes. He came out and said that Stokes is gone quiet. Pretty clear they were not happy about stuff getting out. LOL. Connor Marr, who is a Kentucky fan, says, how bad is this specifically for Kentucky? His response, I don't know. His agent has been fielding offers from other teams the whole time still, but agents will agent until the end. Now, where I'm saying that there's smoke, there's fire. At the same time, I'm also going to be reasonable with this, right? There is an issue there between the University of Kentucky and with Stokes, whether it's Kentucky or whether it's reporters and the people that are reporting around there, Joe Tipton and the like. I don't know. Until he comes out and says something, then we'll find out. But as it stands right now, it seems that, to me, the clear and easy thing, and let me just go ahead and just the playful BS-ness that I've been doing with you all yelling at me about whiffing and all that stuff like that. That's fine. Let's just speak honestly now about how we feel about Stokes and the whole situation there. As we break down the situation with Tyran Stokes, it seems pretty clear to me, a cut and dry. This is the number one recruit in the 2026 class. He is a high school kid, and it very much seems that a moment was stolen away from him. Being that people are going out there putting percentages on, or almost saying he's absolutely going to the University of Kentucky, more crystal balls flipping and all that. He didn't get his moment. And this is a special time, and he's also, he's a young kid, 18 years old or younger, however old he is. He's a young kid, and that was taken away from him by people who like to do the reporting and like to do, and I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I don't report this stuff. I just talk about what they say, right? So I'm never putting it out there. But for people like Joe Tipton and people like that, it's on you. I don't know. Those relationships, those bonds, those issues, that could be frustrating. As it stands, I also wonder, we talk about, now looking back with the $22 million, and especially when we look at how much other teams are paying their players, it seems that Kentucky is more than willing to overpay for their squad. Whether this is something that they're going to continue to do because BBN got it like that and they have the money to provide to these players, or if it's this year, let's go ahead all in. We didn't pay for Cal like he wanted or we should have, but we are UK, we are BBN, we are the bluest of the blue blood. Let's get the players we want. Let's get it done. Let's bring this class in and let's go win a freaking national title. Maybe that's their thinking. Maybe they're also thinking, hey, now that the numbers are slowly kind of trickling out there, Louisville maybe only spending $8 million and having a comparable team. Maybe they're trying to reel that number back in from the next class, and maybe that's what happened. Who knows? At the same time, I think really what happened was a kid just had his moment stolen. I don't think, I don't think what they say about Louisville, the checks are bouncing on Floyd Street. I don't think checks are bouncing on State Street or wherever around there. I didn't go to UK. You tell me the street. That being said, I think this is probably an emotional reaction by Tyran Stokes. Let's be clear, the whole Nike situation, signing with Nike, being their prized athlete at this point for that class, I don't think he's going anywhere but a Nike school. The Louisville thing, we can throw it aside. It's fun to rivalry and make these jokes, but it's not happening with Louisville. That leaves two schools on his list that he's probably, I don't know, USC, I guess USC, are they, I'm gonna guess they're Nike, are they under, I have no idea, honestly. I'm not concerned with USC in this recruitment. To me, it ends up coming down to, more than likely, as much as we joked and we talked about the Adidas dropping a bag for him to go to Kansas, it probably in the end is going to come to an Oregon or a Kentucky situation. The next thing that I need is I need a Joe Tipton tweet that Dana Altman is dropping the bag. That's what we need. That's not going to happen. For all intents and purposes, UK is going to end up with Tyran Stokes in the end. So BBN, rest easy. I think this is just an emotional reaction to his moment, his shine being taken away from him. That's all it is. I think it's pretty clear that Tyran Stokes will end up being a Kentucky Wildcat in the end. Everybody else, yours truly included, can be upset about that or not unhappy with the situation in the end. But it seems pretty clear to me that's the way that it'll be going. Anyway, that's just our update on the situation. Hopefully Tyran Stokes will either go ahead and commit, and then we can talk about that, or we'll see if anything continues to develop from there. Maybe he does have a change of heart. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. If you haven't already, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon to stay notified for all of our latest videos. You can follow me at Justin Soforo on Twitter. Of course, you can follow ESPN 680, 93.9 The Ville, and all of our other things on all the social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, yada, yada, Twitter, all that good stuff. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Cards, Cats, Bourbon, and Bluegrass. See ya.